Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at this game called Star Atlas. One of our subscribers asked about it, and then I heard a few other things on Reddit. So I'm like, okay, what is it? They're also at an event in Miami as well for Art Week, I believe, Art and Music Week or whatever it is. And quickly I went to go click to play now, but let's just take a look side by side for this game. This game only has a trailer out, and the trailer is more of a movie trailer, and it's going to be built on the Unreal Engine, which is, you know, what they built Grand Theft Auto on, obviously. But there's a lot of things going on, so I want to just go through a few things before we decide if this is a worthy investment or if it's just a scam and you're gonna have to wait a long time, because they do have a bunch of NFTs and all this weird thing. So there's a lot of complicated things to this, making it like a big full playing game, which to me, if they don't have at least a staff of about 200 to 300 game developers for this, it's never gonna happen. But let's take a look. Click to enter. You know, nice expensive graphics, obviously. World vast beyond imagination. It's basically like Star Trek and Star Wars combined, and just like, you know, look at the site. It is something. Explore, yes. Hey, you still don't tell me. Okay, what faction? So you have to join a faction. And there's the humans, it looks like. But wait, there's more. Live and prosper. This is okay. This is great. Nice fancy things. Yep, okay. With spaceship, so you have to buy all this stuff. So it's not like you can just play it. You're gonna have to buy a ton of NFTs to even prepare to play. And there's no like test or anything. Like there's no actual game right now. The crew, like, okay. So as you can see, it's just a bunch of fancy stuff. This is the trailer. You guys can see. Yeah, as you can see, it's just
Legend has it
so
that somewhere on the other side of space is a diamond the size of the planet. And everyone.
Next. News and info. Obviously, when you go on the website, countdown, wave 4, it's just, again, they want you to buy a bunch of NFTs. Let's go to game updates. As you can see, it's just NFT launches. Now, let's go to play now. Let's try to play. Obviously, I've connected my wallet. Connect. You gotta get the Phantom wallet, get it for your Firefox, or whatever. And again, now it's like, okay, so I said click play now, but you can't, there is no game. Basically the leaderboard is how much money has been spent on NFTs, as you guys can see down there. Sorry if I'm going quite fast to this, but it doesn't, like, you have to buy all this stuff. So it is, yes, you have the marketplace and everything, and if you want to choose a faction, obviously, to join, to somehow play on this, say I click mud territory, choose. Fortunately, it wants you to have Solana. Oh, actually, you guys can see it. So my wallet opens up and I click to approve transaction for Solana, but you have to buy Solana. So again, nothing's happening. Let's go to the Twitter. So we're going through this quickly because even though it's so fancy and everything, it just looks like a giant scam. And I'll show you a comment that someone laid out, because you can't really find much info. They seem to bury it. So that's a red flag for me. Connect your wallet and choose your faction. Share the trailer. Okay, there isn't anything. But let's just go to this YouTube video of the trailer. Here's an interesting comment by Cyberpunk with Funk. And one of the artists on Friday just doxed the fact that the only peeps working on the project are a few graphic and video artists who get paid to do a few things and then they're done with the project, and absolutely no programmers or developers are on the payroll, but one or two to keep the website up and crypto flowing in. Also said that they are just collecting money from idiots buying clothing and chips costing up to $35,000. Plenty of idiots are buying them. Talks how it's a legal scam that will crumble with millions upon millions going into the pocket of the creator, who is a crazy sociopath asshole with zero intention releasing this game. He proved he was on the project with videos and pictures. So, apparently there was something that got doxed out by the artist. So, the trailer, just so you guys know, and I've done a little bit of video game developing back in the day just on my own. And I know a lot of people that are developing games, and there's a lot of play-to-earn games, and they're usually, all the ones that are being made are free. You don't have to buy stuff to get into them. So this looks like a gigantic scam from the outside of it. Just to build this game on Unreal Engine. Just to build from what they want to do. Just a rough kind of estimate what you would need. At least 100 members on your team, minimum 100 people, because this game looks to be huge. So just 100 minimum. You gotta be working these guys 24/7. You gotta pay them. They're not gonna come cheap. They're gonna be at least 100 grand a year or more. You can't just promise them in coins. So that's a lot of money for payroll a week. I mean a year, but you know, then you cut it down by a week. So I would not invest in this, because right now the price of the coin, right? Let me show you guys over here. It's 13 cents. It obviously went down with the crypto crash. Now, I wouldn't buy it. When I heard about it and I saw a quick little preview on my mobile phone, the website was different on the mobile phone. I'm like, oh, okay, it's another game thing. Cool, you know, it's cheap. I'll spend maybe $500 and buy some coin for the future. And then when I went through all this and I'm looking at this and I'm like, this just looks like a kind of like a Ponzi scheme. So basically, they give you a beautiful trailer for the game that doesn't exist, and it's not even being worked on. And they're selling NFTs and other stuff for thousands and thousands of dollars, trying to get some hype going. Obviously, trying to get some sci-fi fans involved. Obviously, they'll spend the money, and they'll be waiting for this game, and you'll be waiting for at least a decade. A decade. I mean, even if you gave this game to Ubisoft, EA, or Epic to do it, and you were going to pay them millions of dollars, it would still take at least 6 months to a year to get even just kind of like a rough kind of draft of a game, and it would cost you tens of millions of dollars. So, one guy that's just hired a couple graphic designers and website guys, I would really, really, really save your money. There's other play-to-earn games. You know, you got bezoge, you got a bunch of other ones. Even the one that is going to be coming out for Shiba Inu. That's going to be coming out probably next year at some point. We'll probably get a demo some point or a trailer soon. You know, that, even though that's a meme coin and that's going to be a mobile game, that's more legit because they've actually signed actual people. They got NDAs signed as well. So there's actual game development starting. This game is just, well, the game doesn't even exist. It's just a trailer. So, like I said, be very careful. Be very careful of these things. Do not invest if there isn't anything that can be seen. Especially when it's at 13 cents or 17 cents. That's, you know, it's almost as much as Dogecoin. That's just a junk coin. So, be very careful with your money. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share with all of your friends.